Illustration 5. From the following particulars of Vellore Recreation Club, prepare receipts and payments account for the year ended 31st March 2017. You have all the particulars related to the receipts and payments and also opening and closing balances. Now you need to first always, whenever it is being asked to prepare receipts and payments, write the format in the books of Vellore Recreation Club receipts and payments account for the year ended 31st March 2017. Okay, and you have to write debit and credit side. Since it is an account, you should write debit DR and CR. Okay, then first, as we follow, we have to first write the opening balances of whatever is given, like cash and bank. Okay, so here it is cash and bank. You have your opening balances of cash, opening bank balance of bank account. Okay, so which means both has favorable balances. You write this as two balance brought down. Cash in hand rupees 3000, cash at bank rupees 12,000. After this, we need to segregate whatever is to be written in the debit side, and that is your receipts and the payments. Okay, so now you have first account as the furniture's purchase. Furniture purchase means we are spending the amount, so automatically you will write it in the payment side. Sports equipment purchased, again this is also purchased, so payment. Donation received for pavilion, which means received. Okay, the amount is being received, so you'll write it in the receipt side. Sale of old tennis balls. Old tennis balls is being sold out. So whenever we make sale, we will get the cash, right? So this is to be written in the receipt. And newspapers bought, which means it is being purchased, so we will write it in the payment side. Then comes in traveling expenses. So traveling expenses means again we are spending the amount, so it will come under payment side. Then receipts from entertainment, we are receiving the amount, so you will write it in the receipt side. Admission fees received, you are receiving admission fees, so received, you will write in the receipt side. Municipal taxes, it is not given whether you have received or paid, so automatically we need to consider it as the payment, so you will write it in the payment side. Expenses of charity show, expenses means you are spending the amount, you are making payment, so it will come under the payment side. Then comes in billiards table purchase. So whenever we purchase anything, automatically we pay cash, cash goes out in fact, so you will write it in the payment side. Then construction of new tennis court, construction of new tennis court. Okay, so it means that you are spending certain amount for constructing the court, which means again you will write it in the payment side. Then receipts from charity show, you are receiving the amount from a charity show, so you will write this in the receipt side. Okay, so after segregating all these accounts, you have to write the receipts towards the debit side and all the payments towards the credit side. Okay, after completing this step, you have to write the closing balance. So here you are given closing balance of cash in hand, so which means always your cash closing balance will be towards the credit side. So you'll write by balance carried down, cash in hand rupees 8,000 is given, you write that 8,000 rupees here. Okay, after writing this, you have to total as usual, your total the credit side and debit side separately. Write the highest amount as the total. Now let's first total the debit side. Okay, this amount is not there. Okay, excluding this we have to total, so 23, 24, 44, 45, 47 and 48,000 we have. So totally this side your debit side has 48,000 and your credit side has 22, 44, 44, 49, 92 you have. So you have totally 92,000 towards the credit side. Okay, now highest total is your credit side amount. Okay, so write that as your total for this receipt and payment account. So you're writing 92,000 as the totals. After that you have to deduct the amount. It is credit side 92,000 and debit side you have 48,000. So you get 44,000, which will appear in the debit side of your receipt and payment account, because your debit side has the lowest amount. So to tally it, we will always write the closing balance in the debit side, right? So now, since you have your bank balance towards debit side, that is closing balance towards the debit side, it represents, or it is to be stated as bank overdraft, okay, which means you have withdrawn over and above, okay. So you will write to balance carried down bank overdraft rupees 44,000 as your bank balance.